Whoa. Good rigging. Is your kid and bit the forbidden? As it was written, you overbidding. With the heathens, karma is a bitch, so how you living? Pray for my enemies, I'm forgiving. Cast the pearls on hog moms and chitlin'. If it's too hot, get your ass out the kitchen. Finger licking good, good looking. Doing in the stew, I'm cooking. You psyched out, paranoid and shookin'. Shook the table, babes, I'm booking. Get prepared for this ass whooping. Listen to the words being spoken. You were talking, I'm awake and woken. While I'm spitting this, got your spit, got choking. Era up, a glimpse in my world, eyes shut open. Parallel in my mind, I'm chosen. Reverse the time, heart frozen. Antarctica, cold as ice. Casted locks, rolling dice. Mean as nails, I'm nothing nice. They persecuted me like they rejected Christ. All right. Good evening, everyone. This is Shootin' the Shit. I'm your host, Mika Wash, with the brother Paul G on the line. How you doing tonight, Paul?
Oh, peace, good sister. Everything is good, Just got our work, Hopped on, see what's cracking, and I'm here to support my sister and contribute if I can.
All right. Thank you so much for coming and coming through. Tonight we're gonna try our hardest to get through this thing. What's today? Tuesday. I don't know if it's the weather or whatever, but this that cuddle weather or cuddle season. And if you guys didn't choose up this summer, I feel sorry for y'all. Cause baby, yeah. I can't wait till my husband get home and I get up under him. But so we're gonna be discussing some celebrity gossip tonight. I'm gonna go through some things. I meant to put Young Jeezy on the docket. I forgot about Young Jeezy and his shenanigans. But so we're gonna talk about Chrisean Rock and Tamar. What's her name? Tamar Braxton, and the little concert fiasco. Then we're going to discuss what's her name? Keke Palmer and her husband and her baby daddy situation. And who we got? Will Smith's best friends outed him on the interview on him catching him with Dewayne. What's his name? Dewayne Howard. I forget the guy.
I forgot.
Dewayne Martins. Shoot, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just waking up. That's why we started a little bit late. Y'all gotta excuse me. Who else is on the docket? Okay. Oh, Terrence Howard. He is. Hold on, y'all. One of my co-hosts is calling me. Hold on. Give me a second. Hello? Yes, ma'am. Hello. Yeah, so we got who I was going? Terrence Howard is suing Paramount Studios.
Oh yeah. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he's suing Paramount Studios because in the show Hustle and Flow, in the Hustle and Flow show, he the character that he played,
mm-hmm.
well, he actually did perform those songs originally, and so the songs that he did, they gave the credit to the character, and so Paramount Studios owns the right to that particular character. So the royalties from those songs, like whoop that, all that, and on Hustle and Flow, we was turning up to dog like you was turning up to Hustle and Flow. I don't want to. So people actually downloaded the songs and really played the song. It's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent.
Right.
So, yeah, they gave that credit to the character since Paramount Studios own the character. They're getting the royalties for the song. So I'm
Oh man.
yeah, it's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up.
Dope,
Um,
man.
and so he said, well, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna just start with him, and then we'll go on to um, the other things that we have in store. But I'm gonna start with that and show that while I wait for my other co-host to jump on in. We were all at my sister C house, and we all fell asleep watching TV and stuff. Just woke up and came home. So we she made us some good food, and we was just chilling, watching TV. I mean, I was fixing her phone, and then they were watching TV, and we fell asleep. But it'd be like that sometime. Let me find this Terrence Howard. Okay. And I want to give shout out to Derek Green and Real Talk for sharing this inside of Real Talk. I did see it on TikTok initially, but I'm glad he shared it, so I have it like bookmarked. Let me see. Yeah, shout out to everybody in Real Talk that participates and everything. Love you guys. So let me share this, and I'm gonna play this Terrence Howard interview. I guess it's an interview.
To get rid of the unions. SAG has done nothing. Check this out. I made $12,000 for doing Hustle and Flow. And then on top of it, with Paramount,
I'm sorry, I was trying to make it bigger. Sorry, guys.
nothing. Check this out. I made $12,000 for doing Hustle and Flow. And then on top of it, what Paramount did, instead of putting my name as Terrence Howard performing the songs, they put performed by DJ. Well, they own DJ. So guess what? The performance royalties went to Paramount. They went,
Wait a minute. They didn't go to Terrence Howard. They went to
$12,000. That's all I ever made from Hustle and Flow. Everything else went right back into Paramount. So now I got to sue Paramount or send them a letter.
Are you serious?
I got to send them a letter to say, hey, you guys owe me about 20 years worth of residuals and performance royalties. But I didn't know. I was just trying to pay my rent then. I made $6,000 doing Crash. Crash didn't.
I remember the movie Crash. Yes, that's right. That's right.
The business don't pay actors anything. That's why the strike is going on. Actors are struggling.
As you and I were kind of joking earlier, it's hard out here.
It's hard out here for a pimp, man. Hello, Paul G. Yeah. So, anyways, you really think that these actors getting paid a whole lot of money and they really not?
Yeah. Well, I know. But it's reported he made millions doing Iron Man, and he supposedly made more than Robert Downey Jr. I don't know, but maybe it's because that was like maybe the start of his career, and creating a name for himself, and maybe the budget of the movies. I don't know. Maybe that was the case with Hustle and Flow. I don't remember that far back. Somebody might have to Google it to find out when Iron Man 2 came out, or was it Iron Man 1? The first one. I think it was the first one.
Well,
but anyway, yeah.
Terrence Howard's career really quick because I believe we knew about Terrence Howard before then. Wasn't he on Best Man before that?
Yeah, but he wasn't a big name then. I think back then you had what was his name? The dark skinned dude that was he was real big. I forgot the cast's name, but Terrence was like, I think he was being introduced to us around that time. So even then he wasn't like a big household name.
No. Let me see. What's his oldest? I think Crash is. Oh, he was in Big Mama's house. Was he the criminal in Big Mama's house?
I don't even remember. I don't think I even seen Big Mama's house.
No.
I don't think I even seen that.
He was in Dead Presidents. Well, he got a career.
Yeah, but I mean, the roles he played and the budgets for those movies, he had small bit roles. He wasn't, the guy that, I think Hustle and Flow kind of put him on the map with that with that. Come on, man. Oh man, you know what I mean. And that kind of, and then the song put him up on the map, and things started picking up for him. I guess I don't know, but as far as I remember, I think hell, I don't even follow Terrence Howard like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the dude. I mean, he's a great actor, does some great, he has some great parts, but.
Yeah, so I feel like Best Man was what put to me in my mind, because he was like the villain in Best Man. So and Best Man came out in 1999, so I felt like he was on the map to me in Best Man. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
But again, we got to keep in mind we are talking Hollywood, and for black actors, it's a hell of a battle for them. You know what I mean? For black actors to be paid just as much as their white counterparts. You know, you'd have to probably be even like when Denzel, when he first did what was it, Carbon Copy. I'm sure he didn't make quite all the money that he's making now. Hey, how you doing, young lady?
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like actors get the short end of the stick. I know a brother who did a voiceover for a cartoon, and he didn't get any residuals, and it just depends on the contract you sign. And you guys have to just read these contracts. You know, these the industry, they try to rush you into these contracts, try to get you to sign so they can get this paper. And then you get the short end of the stick. You feel me? So it's like basically, read your contracts. Don't rush into signing them until you understand them completely. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I think that's a lesson learned for Terrence. You know what I mean? And it's something that I think anybody else who's looking into getting into acting, if there's so many other cases where the people that we admire now got screwed out of contracts, or got screwed through contracts through Hollywood. It's just business is business, and just because they say standard business pay does not mean that it is correct. That's just standard. It doesn't mean it's a fair amount, or that it's the right amount. That's just what they it's like saying minimum wage. Now, either you're gonna take the minimum wage, or you're gonna say, no, I don't want that. This is the same thing. Same logic.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to this Will Smith fiasco. And I want to give a shout out to Tasha K. Tasha K is the one that broke this story. She's the one that did the interview, and she has her own app where she do exclusive interviews on Tasha K Live, I think it's called. It's an app called Tasha K Live. And so in order to see the full exclusive, hold on, another panelist is calling me. Gosh, hold on, you guys.
Well,
hello, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. I had to log on.
Okay.
But yeah, let me play this video real quick. Yeah, let me play this video. Okay. Yeah. I see Tasha K and Will Smith situation. So let me play it.
Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Uh-oh. Let me play it. What did I do wrong here? It's not guy. Ain't that funny? It's hold up. See if I can bring it back.
Instagram. You see the hundreds of celebrities that I've done business with, done things with. And during the latter years of our relationship, Will was not my friend. I was his friend. I was around before they had Trey. Jada was the woman that everybody wanted. And Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
And who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Well, I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You know, your pictures in the book and your name is in the book. So you like you're doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up. I love that. I'm blowing you up.
Dude, this is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say no, they probably been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dewayne Martins.
Okay.
Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dewayne down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they're calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fucked down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder. There was murder in there.
Okay, you guys.
Okay. What did you do?
Even when I was...
All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, so with a friend like that, who needs enemies, right?
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. And anybody just be mad at me, Dude seem a little suspect himself. And with that being said, gay men are worse than fucking young men, because as young men, you all know a guy that might have lied on you ladies and said he slept with you and he didn't, right? Gay men got a bad habit of saying they fucked somebody or saw somebody fucking somebody else. They got that shit bad in the motherfucker. So number one, I'm not buying that bullshit. Number one, I'm not. Just not. Y'all can take it and run with it all you want. I'm just not. I don't believe that. Now, as far as making somebody go to therapy or rehab to be their friend, that sounds a little extreme to me. That just sounds like some unbelievable shit. That if you want to be somebody's friend, you're gonna go to rehab or therapy to be their friend. Get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding? Wait a minute. If I get it if you're my friend and you want to help me, but in order for you and I to be friends, I have to go to therapy. Not because I want the help, but because I want to be around you. Get the fuck out of here with that book, man. I'm sorry. Let me tone it down. I'm just not.
Give me a chance to introduce Katie to the platform. Hey, Katie.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Katie, how you doing?
Is it just us three here on the podcast?
So far, we still waiting for other people to chime in. But what you think about that little interview that Will Smith's so-called best friend for 40 years just said?
So I just caught it at the end. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about the type of friend he is? Are we talking about like what about it are we commenting on?
whatever you think it is, whatever you think when you heard it.
Your thoughts on it, whatever you
So
think
did he
about.
say Will was standing up, giving Dwayne the work or something like that?
He said Dwayne was giving Will the business.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, who needs enemies if you got a friend like that? I didn't hear anything about the therapy or rehab, but I'm on the fence about that. I see like what's his name?
Paul G.
I see what he's saying. It's kind of like me and my friend talked about this before. Like when she was with her boyfriend and they were talking about going to therapy, it's like, we ain't fucking married. If we got to go to therapy, then we should just break up.
Right.
However, I mean, if like it's a longtime friend. I also see the other side. Like, you're supposed to like nurture your relationships, right? Like, if you've been like friends with someone for a long time, they're like family at that point. You would go to therapy with your family, right?
Right.
To fix your relationship. So, I mean, I see both sides.
Right. Yeah. So we just discussing different celebrity gossip that happened throughout the week. I tried not to get on these get on the stories right away because when they unfold, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is my first time hearing about Dewayne Martin and Will Smith fucking. I never heard that before. But I don't have no comment about that. I mean, shit, they do what they need to do, whatever they want to do behind closed doors.
Yeah, that's their business.
It
But
ain't.
I think that's the reason why Tisha Campbell divorced Dewayne Martin or something. Yeah, so I did hear rumors about it, but I didn't know how true it was because I just didn't see that in neither one of them, actually. I didn't see them being like that.
I thought they were still mad. I didn't know they got divorced.
Oh, yeah, they got divorced.
Tisha Campbell and Dewayne Martin?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying they've been divorced.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not like... I mean, there's been rumors about them being gay, but also the friend sound like he was trying to get some... It seemed like he was trying to get some type of clout as well.
Yeah. Something going on, I don't know, man. It's like, dude, you that's supposed to be your man's for 40 years. Now, I fell out with a couple of my friends, but there's still a lot that I know about them that I would never run around telling nobody about that dude or these guys. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's still my man's. I may not speak to him, but that was between me and him. And the only thing I might tell somebody as often as I've been there for, dude, you gonna act like this towards me, but I would never put his business out there like that. If Will is an undercover Peter Puffer, if he is, why would you? What did your man do to you so bad you got to go spread this about him? It was all fun and games. It was quiet when you was good, but now you mad. Now you want to tell. Now you acting like a little girl.
Yeah,
so this is his ex-best friend.
Yeah, it has to be because
or if it ain't, it is now.
Right, because how, sir?
I don't know.
That's that man, you're not a trustworthy person at this point. I wouldn't even want you around me. I can't. After 40 years and and then you do this something like that, he just setting himself up for not having nobody want to be around him and set himself. Right. It's crazy. Like, you ain't gonna have no friends after this interview, sir.
He gonna find himself on the bad girls club. That's what he trying to do.
Yeah, something.
He want to be in there with the baddies and shit.
So did Tasha K ever ask him why they are no longer friends?
So she gave a little excerpt on this. I did not watch the full interview yet. I will be watching the full interview. In order to see the full interview, you have to subscribe to her app, which is Tasha K Live, and she has an app. So she's not going to post the full interview on YouTube. It's going to be on her app. She has exclusive content on there. So if you guys want to watch that, and she got some good interviews on there too, like people, you know. But unless you got a subscription to her app, you're not gonna get to see that.
Oh, speaking of gay, do you know who got some good interviews? Jason Lee.
I don't fuck with Jason Lee.
Why? He got some juicy ass interviews. Shit.
I wouldn't even, don't even mention him on my platform, please.
Okay.
Because I fuck with that dude. He's weird, but I mean, it's one interview that I do want to see that he did, but I just don't. I want to see the one when he did with Chrisean.
Oh yeah. You gotta watch that.
Right. Speaking, well,
you gotta watch that one and the one with Blueface and his baby mama.
I'm not trying to watch Blueface and his baby mama.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not interested in her. I don't know what's going on with that situation. No, I'm trying to find, because I know I had started.
Well, it's basically all about Chrisean, so that's why.
Right. So that right there.
It's basically all about Chrisean from a different perspective. So it's like it's all intertwined. But
yeah,
I never even knew who these people were until yesterday, and I was like glued to the interview. So
you was what?
I was like, I was glued into the interview, like, and I just found out who Chrisean was like last week.
You don't know who Chrisean is?
I'm over exaggerating, but I'm saying like I didn't know who she was for a long time. I was like, who is this toothless bitch everybody keep talking about? And like I didn't know who she was or where she came from. Why is she famous? Like I was late to the game. I just found out who she was.
Okay, so she basically she came from.
Well, I know now.
Oh, okay. Because she came from Blueface Club, and then she was on this show that I watch. It's on Now That's TV, called South Central Baddies. And then from South Central Baddies, she went to Zeus to Baddies Collection. I mean, Bad Girls, whatever. Baddies South, Baddies or whatever, some other Baddies show. Which I'm like, I don't know what's up with this being a bad girl thing or a bad bitch. Like, I'm over that whole thing, that whole concept. Now, let me go. Since we speak on Chrisean, let me just pull up some situations that happened. This guy, he came on hold on, Shine Rock and Tamar. She went to Tamar and Braxton's concert. I thought I had these videos saved, but I think that the guy blocked me because I'm like, why is y'all doing this girl like that? And I might have a different. Oh, here you go, right here. Let me play this. Hold on. So this guy, I don't know who he is, where he came from, what horse he rode in on. He just was on my TikTok page one day, and I'm just scrolling TikTok, and it's crazy what you find on TikTok. So I'm scrolling TikTok, and I stumbled across this video here. And you're talking about Chrisean.
Disgusting gutter, but I don't even want to call her a girl. First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so apparently she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform. I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I did know she was a performer, she was not getting on the stage that everybody has worked their ass off to make. So she called, first of all, y'all see the video. She was up there, a drunk fool, Okay? So now Cardi took your man upset because she didn't get to perform. So again, y'all saw her show her dumb during Love and War. She ruined the song, she ruined the concert, she ruined the moment. So then she go backstage and she is upset, okay? Because she didn't get to perform her ringtone. So she storms in Tamar's dressing room with 1,000 people, okay?
I'm pausing real quick because I want y'all to see what he's talking about. Like, so I'm going to switch to the video because I want y'all to see when she was on stage and everything. And then I'm going to come back to this one. Let me just save this video real quick so that I can come back to it. Let me see. Because I want y'all to see exactly when she got on the stage. So this is Tamar. This is
breaking news. Did you know Chrisean?
okay. I hate when I be trying to look for videos. But so let me see. This is her backstage.
Okay, look, the Pisces and link. The Pisces, Baltimore bitches done linked the fuck up. Y'all in trouble. Yeah. Okay, look, the Pisces and link. The Pisces.
So I mean, it looked like they having fun. You know, this is what I'm seeing, right? But then it's another video. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Well, this is a video of her at the concert as well.
Now you gotta get this in the middle of Love and War. Well, this is my baby. It's a party boy.
When that dude back there with the leather, she hit him or something.
Damn. So when it like that, can you turn the misses off? This up. Why is it like that?
Right. You see this guy right here in the back? Allegedly, you see how he looking, right? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I heard him speak on it. There's a video of him speaking on it.
I'm not done. I'm gonna show those videos, but I'm just saying this guy in the back, allegedly, that's the one she hit. Let me make it bigger. Hold on. So you guys can kind of see him.
How you gonna hit a big ass nigga too? He should have slapped her ass back.
Yeah, so that's the dude. He already kind of looking like, but I feel like they brought her on there to shade her. They was being real shady to her.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah. Look how he looking.
Shit.
Look how he looking.
Wait to shade who?
Yeah. That's only 4 y'all. We need more. Like, what are you? Like, all right, I'm not.
What do you think?
Yeah, Chris.
Oh yeah, go to.
And I need like 2 more.
Okay, so let's go back to the dude, right? Because let's just pay attention to everything. Chrisean has a mic in her hand. She's on the stage. Okay. Let's just pay attention to that type of thing. Okay. Now back to the video. That was people just be calling me at the wrong time. Okay.
Your phone sound like somebody calling you. So it sounds like a dog is really barking.
Let me introduce. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me introduce Ebony to the stage. I mean, Raven to the stage. That's my daughter on the stage, y'all, talking mess. But
Ebony,
yeah, that's my birthing person.
Ebony, your name is Raven. That's your screen name.
Don't be putting my government out there, y'all.
Your mom already did that.
Yeah, that's my middle name.
But let me go back to what the dude was saying. Cause what I do with the video? I'm just go to this one. I think this is him right here.
Oh, I don't even care at this point. Whoever want to get mad at me can get mad at me. Y'all gotta stop. First of all, let me tell you about this ghetto disgusting gutter butt. I don't even want to call her a girl. First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so apparently she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform. I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I did know she was a performer, she was not getting on the stage that everybody has worked their ass off to make. So she called, first of all, y'all see the video. She was up there, a drunk fool, okay? So now she called and took your man upset because she didn't get to perform. So again, y'all saw her show her dumb ass during Love and War. She ruined the song. She ruined the concert. She ruined the moment. So then she go backstage and she is upset, okay? Because she didn't get to perform her ringtone. So she storms in Tamar's dressing room with 1,000 people, okay? And everybody's like, nobody knew you were supposed to perform a song. We didn't even know that you made music. We thought you was on Zeus. Right? So everybody's trying to calm her down. She's in there rough, like a dungeon dragon, right? So then James is like, oh, it wasn't on purpose. Like, nobody tried to, like, shade you. We didn't know that you were supposed to sing. She like, lie again. And James like, no, nobody knew. And she hit James right in his face, chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody. James is at the hospital now because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison. And I promise you, and we can cancel all this shit right now. You don't come to nobody's show. Everybody has worked their behind.
That's enough for him. Okay. So he said that nobody knew she was a performer. Nobody knew she was supposed to perform. And what do you guys think about that?
That's obviously cap because all the people was cheering for her when she was on the stage. So if they didn't know her like that, then she wouldn't have been on the stage like that. That's crazy.
Go ahead.
No, let me say this. I don't even. The only reason why I know anything about Chrisean and Bad Girls Club is because of my house guest, my roommate, my homegirl. She watched this shit all the fucking time, and I hear it all the time. I hear it. Chrisean, she gossiping with whoever might show up, whatever homegirl might come over and watch the shit with her. And I don't mean no disrespect, ladies, but that's some lady shit. I have no opinion about that bullshit. I can't stand that bullshit because it puts black women in a bad light. And when I see black women wanting to watch this shit daily or as often as possible and watching reruns, it says something to me about the character of people who enjoy that kind of ruckus. I mean, I'm sorry. This is just my opinion about it.
I have to disagree with that because I see it very. If that's the case, then the things that men watch are so very barbaric and gruesome.
Okay, and that's fair. That's fair. But I'm just stating, for me, to watch women go on a show it's called Bad Girls Club, and as I watch and I spoke with the homegirl about it, most of the women go on there to fight. Right. That's the intention. See, so hold on. So with that being said, you didn't go on there to try to really promote nothing. You go on there to show that you are a fighter. Don't no man want to be involved with no woman who has fucking bestial tendencies. Don't know, man. I mean, it's one thing to defend yourself, but when you ready to go throw hands, I don't want to be around. I don't want a woman like that. I want my woman to be like, you know what, baby, let's go. Okay. When I say, baby, come on, let's go. Let that go. Okay, honey, let's go. Fuck that. Don't nobody want to be bothered with that ratchet ass bullshit.
Okay. So this is very okay. I don't know the way what you're saying is it really lets me know that you don't watch the show, right? And so for us it's like us watching like maybe Kimbo Slice or watching Mayweather, and Mayweather does have an investment in the show because of the fighting. Chrisean does train. A lot of the women are training for fight. These are they are fighters. That's what they do. That's part of their entertainment. Just like we watch boxing or UFC or anything like that. So that's what it's about.
Those are sports. Those are sports.
Yes, this is a sport. This is a sport for women. It's not a man.
That ain't no sport, man.
Now listen. Now listen, because they actually be in the ring. They be in rings, they are training, and they do have pay-per-view fights. They have pay-per-view fights.
How long they been doing this? When did they start? Because they ain't been doing no pay-per-view.
You check for what you check for. They've been doing the pay-per-views.
I'm asking. I don't know. I don't watch the shit. I'm asking.
Yeah, so they do their pay-per-view fights. Matter of fact, the last Mayweather had an event, I want to say last year or the beginning of this year, where they did their fighting.
I asked, when did they start this? Because they hadn't always been doing this. When did this shit start? This pay-per-view fighting with them start?
Like I said, either the beginning of this year or last year when they started doing the pay-per-view fighting.
So it's fairly new. So it's a fairly new concept.
Okay, now the shows itself maybe began during COVID, so it's fairly new. It's fairly new. So it's not about it's just like having a storyline. When we see boxers getting ready to fight, they talk shit to each other. Don't they, or they do?
Here's the thing. When they talking shit, it's because they're all trained to box, to be boxers. They didn't train because they trying to they don't go into boxing because one was trying to start a rap career or acting career and it got sabotaged by someone else. They went in as fighters. That's what they did. These girls are going in on these shows trying to promote their eyelash company, they or whatever, their music, their acting abilities, and then they're all living in the same roof or whatever, because this is what I'm gathering so far. They all live under the same roof, and we know you got that many people, especially women or even men, living under the same roof. There's going to be some turmoil. It's going to be.
So
it's not the same as boxing or now. If you want to liken it to something, I give you WWE. I give you that, but even that's bullshit. We know that shit's set up.
Okay. WWE, WWF, UFC, boxing, the slap. I don't know if you've seen the slap matches or whatever. Kimbo Slice with his street fighting. It's so many things I can say now. Yes, they are promoting their businesses as is everybody else that has a business. So it's entertainment. But because women do it, especially black women do it, it's always demonized.
It should be. Black women should not want to do that because you already, black people should not, we should not want to do something like that because we are already, as a people, looked upon in a bad light. And that shit don't do nothing but promote it and keep people thinking and keep some of us in that mentality.
So does that mean that he don't watch? That means he don't watch stuff that has anything to do with killing, anything to do with raping, anything to do with.
What I watch is, young lady. What I watch is what when you talk about that is a movie. It's a movie. I know these are actors. Hear me out. Hear me out. You asked the question. Let me explain it. Why it's different. There's a difference between being an actor and paid to pretend, and there's a difference between being paid to be on a show or not getting paid and then getting mad and getting into a real altercation that could cost you your life or your freedom. There's a big difference in that.
Well, in my eyes, it just sounds like you're not understanding the difference between reality and TV. That They are getting paid to act like they are bad girls because why? It is entertainment. It is a TV show. Just like those movies that you watch is not real.
Okay, let me ask you this. You said acting like bad girls, right? Right? Okay.
Right.
So in the videos that you show where Chrisean supposedly hit a man in the mouth, broke his nose, that acting?
That is alleged. It still has yet to be proven. Like I have not seen
Okay.
any
Okay.
documented proof about that really happening. But that's what we were gonna. We kind of like veered off when you start talking bad about the shows, the ratchet shows or whatever.
It is ratchet.
Okay, it is ratchet, but I love ratchet. Ratchet is just a
Okay,
culture of black.
well,
Nothing derogatory about that.
Who was that fighter that bit that dude ear off?
Mike Tyson.
Right, so that's the same situation. Just because you get paid to do what you do, I mean, that's not who you are, but that is basically who you are. That is your brand. You are a walking statement of your brand. So when you are walking around and people see you and they notice you from a specific place, they're going to expect you to act in a certain type of way because that's how they know you. Like just
so unlike boxers who at times are can go somewhere, and very seldom do people try boxers, especially when they have security. But when you have these women who are pretending to be baddies and going out, and they have to put on a performance because that's what they did. So now it's no longer a performance, it is who you are. Now it's who they are in public.
That's not what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is that is you are a walking statement of your brand. That's what I'm trying to say. So
that's what you said.
So when you are a singer and you go on stage to sing, that is you showing your brand. So when you are out in the public and somebody notice you and they want you to sing a song, that's on you if you want to continue your brand right there, if you want to be a regular person and walk away.
Now, as far as her hitting the dude, like I said, that's alleged. And I'm still waiting for it to continue to unfold. But unfortunately, a lot of women, not just black women, because I watch some white shows, I watch all different shows. Let me finish. They do that. It's not just black women. I've seen when I used to watch Mob Wives, they used to drag the hell out of each other. These was white women.
I'm not saying, and I know that I'm familiar with that. Trust me, I'm familiar with all that. My issue is for black women who have the worst stereotypes on them in this society, in this world. And for black women to do a show to perpetuate that stereotype is no longer a stereotype, it's a reality because y'all watching reality TV.
Wait a minute, hold on. First of all, Baddies Collection, it's not just black women. On the bag, what is it called? Baddies South to West. It's mixed. It's white girls, Latino girls. It's not just black women. Matter of fact, the majority of the cast is of mixed race. So
I said when black women do it. That's what I said. I said when black women do it, you perpetuate stereotype about you already. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about Asians doing it, whites doing it. You black women, our black women and black men have enough baggage on us when we are already stereotyped. And now you're doing a show because hell, the white girls are doing it, but the white girls are not getting the pushback that white women don't get the same pushback black women get.
Paul, that's because everything that black women do has been demonized. Everything that we do. But then when another culture does it or whatever, then they glorify for it. It don't matter if we did something good, they're going to say that we're angry black women. So for you to perpetuate and keep saying that we're doing something wrong, that's part of the brainwashing. Instead of you changing your perspective, instead of you changing your perspective and changing your thought process on it and saying, look at my sisters doing what they do. Look at my sisters being great, because all of those women they actually are business women. They actually are entrepreneurs. They actually are doing something good. But instead, you want to focus on what the masses want to say to keep us down, and you want to still use those talking points instead of looking at us in a better light. You're contributing to the demonization of Black women when you do that.
No, y'all are contributing to it, because every time something like this comes up, you have highlights of these women fighting. You're talking about these women fighting. You women yourselves are talking about the behaviors of these women on these shows. So because I, as a man, am doing the same thing that you do, now
you are not doing the same thing that we do, because when we're talking about them fighting, we're not demonizing it. We're saying, hey, did you see when Chrisean did that? Girl, yeah, I would have did this, and that. That's how we talk. We don't demonize it. We're talking about it just like when you watching football and you be like, did you see that touchdown that he did? And when he did that and when he flipped him, that's what we're talking about. We're not demonizing it. It's a different conversation.
There are women sports, like you have women fighters in MMA, UCF, and all that, right? I get it. They're fighters. That's what they do. Okay, they're professional fighters. They wear the gear, they wear the protection and all that. And yes, they get their behinds whooped. They whoop on each other. This in my street clothes in the middle of wherever at a random function, especially being under the influence, as it was said, or so I'm understanding based on what I've heard. Oftentimes they out here partying, drinking, and getting high and whatever, and fighting. There's a big difference between getting in a ring. Hold on. Whoa. There's a big difference between getting in a ring sober, prepared to fight, than out here partying, getting drunk, and getting mad because some bitch said something to you last week.
So no, that's not how it's going on the show. Sorry,
it's crazy.
That's not what's happening.
Crazy.
They're not getting drunk to fight, or they're not going to the clubs to fight. And most of the time, the fights are happening inside the home where it's a designated area to fight in the place that they rent out. So no, the fights are not. If anything, they say, okay, we're gonna square up here. We're gonna take they have to have a storyline. So they do a storyline to build up to this fight, to make it interesting and entertaining. That's why it's set up like this. So they just come up with some BS. It could be like, oh, she said something about my kid, and so now we have a storyline. This is for female entertainment, because women, we want to know. Well, we want to hear a story. So they're created a story for us. Like, girl, she would have said that about my kids. I would have wow. That's what it's for us. It's not for you.
What happened in General Hospital? What happened in General Hospital and Guiding Light? If you want to hear a story, I'm just saying, what happened to that?
It ain't no different. I used to watch General Hospital, One Life to Live. Motherfucking Vicky and Dorian used to go at it and try to kill each other, poison each other, lock each other up in mountains and stuff. What are you talking about?
And it was all scripted.
I remember Vicky pushed Dorian pushed Vicky off the motherfucking steps, and Vicky was in a coma for some time.
And those were straight up actors. They were acting.
Women are acting too.
No, they're not. No, they're acting like animals is what they're doing. They're acting like animals. That's what they're doing.
You understand that because of
No, I'm saying as a black man, I don't like seeing black women behaving that way. I don't. As a black man, I don't like seeing my black sisters behaving that way. I don't like seeing us as black men behaving the way that we do. But I definitely think that women should not be behaving the way they do. I get it. There will be a time where you will have to defend yourself. But damn near every episode, these women are fighting.
No, it's not. No,
I said damn near.
But anyways, let's move forward. Because I can't stand stuck on this one. You're just not gonna get it because it's entertainment for women. So please let us have something, okay? Because they're not gonna take everything from us. Let us have something and let it go. That's ours.
Yeah, I'm on the show. Y'all brought it up, and I was just giving my opinion about it.
Okay, but let's move forward because I want to this part. Hold on. This young lady, I'm trying to pause it, because I'm going forward with the Chrisean Rock situation, and then I'm trying to move on to the next thing. Okay. Hold on. Baby. All right. Let me see. And why does this do this sometimes? Okay, now it's playing. Hold on. Where did she go? All right, there she go. Let me click on.
I don't know. There's something about this whole Chrisean Rock at Tamar's concert, and this video is just not sitting right with me.
We have this small room, and so we put everybody around. They said, "Y'all want to stand up? Let's stay with it." And so we got you this cake, this love award cake. We're so proud of you that you believed in yourself, and then you don't let anybody hold you down. We got pineapple in it. And so, y'all ain't never been to Tamar's house, but I have, and there's something that's missing at her house on her walls. And so, as successful as she's been, she doesn't have any gold or platinum plaques in her house. So,
as you can see, they're doing like a congratulatory speech for Tamar. The individual's bringing a cake over to Tamar. While all of that's taking place, the backup singers are trying to pay attention to what's going on. But Chrisean proceeds to start talking to the female backup singer. And the female backup singer is like, trying to stay focused as to what's going on in front of her. Now, as she's trying to get this lady's attention, Chrisean starts to grab out at the sleeve of her blouse. Right after that, she proceeds to put her arm around the backup singer. That's when the backup singer's like, okay, get your arm off of me, for one. And for two, you need to be paying attention, because she starts to point at her mouth like, shh. And then she starts to point in the direction of Tamar as if to say, there's something going on right here. We need to be paying attention to this. And you're clearly distracting me. I also think that she kind of felt a little violated because Chrisean was in her space, obviously. Now, some people under the comment section think a little different. They actually think that Chrisean might have been set up. Somebody under the comment said, it's giving the feeling of being invited to a cookout where only the person that invited you is cool with you. Rock.
This is what I say, right? Like when she put her arm around the girl, I don't think Chrisean meant any harm. I just felt like she was trying to understand what was going on and trying to find out some information, like what's going on, because she was confused. And I'm just gonna go back to when she was on a stage with Tamar and the guy that she allegedly punched in the mouth. He was looking at Chrisean weird. And then when the other backup singer, when she tried to put her arm around her, then she did that. That was so extra to me. Like, why would you do that? Like, the girl was just trying to ask you something. Like, she wasn't trying to be abrasive or mean or anything like that. And so then it's some other videos, and I'm not going to stay too stuck on it, where Chrisean is in the background and she's dancing, and you got Toni Braxton snubbing her nose up at her. And so and then a lot of women know who Tamar is, who Chrisean is, whether you know who she is or not, Paul. A lot of women, a vast majority, know who she is. Right. So my thing is, why invite a character like her if you feel like, okay, it's like bringing somebody to your house, like you take your girlfriend or somewhere to your family house, and everybody there nobody want to talk to her, nobody want to engage her, everybody got their nose frowned up, and it's like, why the fuck am I here? That would make a person feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
All right. If we're gonna, how can I say this? I won't focus on the show, but I'll focus on the situation, because those are things that actually happen to people. You invite somebody where girls have been set up or guys have been set up, thinking everything's cool, and that's fucked up to do to somebody. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying, hey, so and so want to catch this with you. that person, you either got the opportunity to say, yo, let's do this, or nah, I'd rather leave it alone. You stay away from me, I stay away from you. But that, unfortunately, that's not the way the world works. Not everybody in the world works like that. Sometimes it's like, no, I want to get this person so bad, help me set this person, and that's fucked up. That's all I can say on that. Is like that if that's the way that happened with that young lady, is unfortunate, but they could have, I don't know, just
Well, okay.
when
So
people are.
there's text messages, right? Because remember the dude, because this is another. Hold on. Let me just show this product. I'll be done shortly because I don't even get to. Let me see. This is nosy bystanders here. Oh God!
Oh, because they just uploaded this live stream between Chrisean backstage with Tamar.
Let me restart it because it's a little choppy here. This is Nosy Bystander. Shout out to Nosy Bystander.
That is a follow-up because
Chrisean
had something to say. She says, I don't get disrespectful. Now, she doesn't elaborate on what that means, but shout out to Live Bites, and I'm going to tag them below because they just uploaded.
What just happened? I don't know what's going on with the StreamYard. Hold on. Let me close this. Maybe some. Hello? I'm having some technical difficulties now.
I'm here.
I know you're here, but okay, let me see. Okay, let me just stop the screen share because oh wow, what's going on here? Oh wow, I froze. Am I frozen? Oh shit. Let's just close that then. Hello? Pa?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I don't know what happened with the StreamYard. It's like when I try to show the videos. Let's see. Let me see if I can bring it back so that we can get to the bottom of this because there is actually a text messages. Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock text messages. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh God, I'm trying to find the one about. I'm trying to find the text messages that was happening between her her management and the guy that was talking mess, saying that he didn't know she wasn't supposed to be there and this and that. So there's actually text messages where where Chrisean's management reached out to him, told him that Tamar invited Chrisean to the show, and he was like, "Okay, well, I got 6 passes for you. I can't do 7 because her manager wanted 7." It was a lot. It's a lot. So the question is, here we go.
So let me get this right. Tamar was part of the setup for this girl. Is that what I'm understanding?
I'm saying this. Tamar invited her. Okay. Let me say this. Let me say this. I am a Ratchet TV fan. I love reality TV. I watch all the reality TVs, right, that have Black women on it or whatnot, right? So I'm very big on that. And so When it comes to Chrisean, I follow her on Twitter or whatnot. And so, and I follow other celebrities on Twitter. I do not follow Tamar on Twitter. Okay. This is just my own account. Right. And so last week, sometime, I was going to look because I haven't heard nothing from Chrisean because I had just saw episodes of Baddies East, right, on Zeus. So I go look to see what Chrisean had to say about certain episodes sometimes. You know, when the episode airs, they go live and stuff like that. So I like to catch those lives. So I go on Twitter to go look for Chrisean. And my whole Twitter, like I'm scrolling for like almost an hour just to get to something, and all I see is Tamar Braxton tweeting about her show, right? Nobody's retweeting it, nobody's commenting on the tweet. Like the lady really wanted everybody to know about this damn show she was doing. Okay. Next thing I know, and I didn't even know those two even knew each other or was even interested in each other. This was a week or so ago. And so next thing you know, now she invited Chrisean to her show. Like, how that happened? Nobody was checking. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. When Tamar was hot, Tamar was hot. When she was on The Real, I was checking for her on The Real. When she was on what was it called? Big Brother, I was watching that when her and Candy was on Big Brother. Those are the only times I watched Big Brother, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was really looking for Candy. I was never checking for Tamar like that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a clout chasing thing for sure. I believe it was. Because if Tamar could show me when she had invited other people on her show, on her shows, then maybe I'll take it differently. Besides her sister, I need to know other people that when she went on tour, who else she brought up on stage like that. I need to see that is.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you. I heard y'all say something about I guess they tried to not shame. You didn't say shame. What's that? Shade her?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know anything about these folk other than what I see and hear from time to time and what I come across on Facebook and like, yeah. But how I didn't see how they tried to shade her. What was said or done? I didn't get it. Maybe that's a woman's thing, and I might need to pay attention to what you women see so I can see the shit because I didn't see. I don't know what y'all meant by she tried to shade her. What happened? I didn't see it in the video.
Okay, so first of all, this man, we wouldn't have known nothing about what happened with Chrisean. We wouldn't even known about Tamar Braxton having a show, right? We wouldn't even know nothing if this man didn't get on TikTok and go live. I literally was on TikTok while he was live doing this. I never heard of this guy before. He went on TikTok, he went live to tell us the story about what happened at Tamar Braxton's show. Why? I do not know why he did it. Okay. So then after that, people who was at the show start posting video footage of what happened on the show. The only thing that I seen, the only interaction I seen between Tamar and Chrisean was they were being happy on the stage, right?
Okay.
So I saw nothing but happiness on the stage. I even see Chrisean with a microphone in her hand. Why does she have a microphone? Why would you give her a mic if she wasn't supposed to use it? I'm trying to help me understand who handed her the mic. How did she get that microphone in her hand, and why was the microphone even working? That's number one. Why is she on the stage? That's number two. Number three was now after they posted videos and stuff, then people started eyeing in on the people in the background, right? So the guy
No, I said I'm listening.
So the guy she allegedly hit, he was on the stage when Tamar brought Chrisean out, and he was looking funny. Now, the guy, a lot of people don't know, he's been associated with Zeus as well. He
What is Zeus?
Zeus Network.
Okay. I have no idea. Okay. All right. Whatever that is.
His name is I forget his name right now, but he has been on Zeus Network. But you know how Chrisean is on the Baddies. He's on the Bad Boy. He was on the Bad Boy show, right? Okay, and he was like a what do you call it? A stylist for some of the Bad Boys. So I know Chrisean has her own stylist, and maybe she didn't want him to. I don't know, but he was looking at her funky on the stage, and then when she left and got off the stage, and she went to go talk to another lady, you know how when you're trying to talk to somebody and it's loud, but you like either wrap your arm around them to kind of huddle up. So when she tried to huddle up with the girl snatched Chrisean's arm from around her. Like, don't touch me. Like, she didn't want Chrisean to touch her, but then turned around and was touching Chrisean on her arm. Like, is it the physical touch? Why did you have to be so abrasive about her putting her arm around you?
Well, good. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It could be a number of reasons. It could be, she didn't realize who she was. Felt some kind of way. Maybe she felt like, you know what, I shouldn't have did that. Let me not treat her this way. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
So then there's another video of Chrisean and Tamar. They're in the back of they're in the dressing room. Chrisean is going live on her own IG or whatever. While Chrisean is going live, Tamar asks Chrisean, are you going on stage? Wouldn't it be nice if they played It's a Vibe? And you can sing that song. Right?
Right.
So,
I'm listening.
So what Chrisean told her was, I'm going to have my managers look into that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, y'all watch this show. You watch the show more than I do. I wouldn't know all the ins and outs. And I mean, it is some suspect ass behavior, but I don't know.
Okay, so let's move forward because I don't want to stay stuck on this. Who else did we have on the docket? I was going to talk about Dwight Howard. I'm over that right now because I had Dwight Howard on the docket. Timothy said, "What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, Timothy?
What up, Tim?
Hey, Makisha Mark. Makisha said, hey.
Hey, is that my friend with the BPL?
Yes, that's the queen of queens, the beautiful queen.
Yeah, big pretty lips.
Don't forget to check out Fetish Friday, you guys. Every Friday, and then I will be having an interview tomorrow with King Seth, so you guys make sure to check that out. I'm trying to see who else was on the docket on this. I covered Tamar and the Chrisean Rock situation. I did want to go over the Young Jeezy thing, but I think I'm gonna save that for another day because I'm getting a little.
Just give me a snippet. I won't say. I mean, we won't have to talk about it. But what's going on with him?
So, he and Jenny Ma are getting a divorce. He did an interview with Nia Long, and now he said he needs his black sisters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll save that one. Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
Young Jeezy, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You might have burnt them bridges, brother. You went with a sister that said that she liked dark meat on the side, that she preferred her white meat to be her main dish, and then you married her.
Right. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, yeah. It's yeah. We can hit that one. Or if I'm not on when you touch it, I'm gonna try to tune in. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else did we not touch on. Let me see. I don't know what happened to my girls. They didn't show up. I don't know.
They might have got scared because I was talking shit.
No.
You women don't like us men talking shit about y'all shows. Y'all don't like that shit at all.
It has nothing to do, it don't have nothing to do with that. It's been like Katie and I, we can't even talk on the phone because every time I call her or she call me, the phone hang up. So I don't know who phone it is. And then C's phone having some technical difficulty. So, huh?
Oh, I didn't say nothing. That's somebody in the background, mama.
Oh, yeah. And so, yeah, I didn't talk about the Keke Palmer and her baby daddy situation, but apparently the baby daddy has been abusive towards her. So that's a different story.
I haven't heard that one.
Later.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go rest. And I need to talk to my husband. Right. Get ready for work. So, I'm Mika Wash, and this is and that's Paul G. You guys make sure to tune in to Paradigm Shift, the whole effing show, and Mouth Off with Mika on my Mika Wash YouTube channel. Click the like and the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check out Fetish Fridays. I already said that. And I have some great upcoming interviews for you guys soon. So this is Wash. This is Shooting the Shit. And I'm finna call it a night. You guys have a wonderful Tuesday and get ready for hump day. Love you guys.
Have a good one, everybody. Y'all have a blessed evening. All right, Sister Mika. Have a blessed evening. We'll talk again, mama.
All right, no problem. Bye.
Show who you are. Good rig. Is your kid and bid the forbidden? As it was written, you overbidding. With the heathens, karma is a bitch, so how you living? Pray for my enemies, unforgiving. Cast the pearls on hog moms and chitlin'. If it's too hot, get your ass out the kitchen. Finger licking good looking. Stewing in the stew, I'm cooking. You psyched out, paranoid and shookin'. Shook the table, fades I'm booking. Get prepared for this ass whooping. Listen to the words being spoken. You were talking, I'm awake and woken. While I'm spitting this, got your spit, got choking. Era up, a glance in my world, eyes shut open. Parallel in my mind, I'm chosen. Reverse the time, heart frozen. Antarctica, cold as ice. Casting locks, rolling dice. Mean as nails, I'm nothing nice. They persecuted me like they rejected Christ.